Hello, and on behalf of the North Carolina Council on Developmental Disabilities, thank you for your interest in nominating a worthy professional for the Helen C. Riddle Distinguished Service Award. The Helen C. Riddle Distinguished Service Award honors an outstanding North Carolina professional whose work has improved the quality of life for people with intellectual and other developmental disabilities. Now, this award will be presented at NCCDD's quarterly meeting on November 7th of this year in Cary. Just a side note, these applications must be submitted before or on Wednesday, August 1st. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. From the homepage, which is nccdd.org, you're going to go to the Council tab on the navigation bar and scroll down to Advocacy and Leadership Awards. Go ahead and click that. As you can see, there are 3 awards from which you can choose to nominate a deserving individual, but for the sake of this video, we're going to go ahead and scroll down and move forward with the Helen C. Riddle Distinguished Service Award. So just click Apply Online. And here we have the nomination application. So Section 1 is fairly self-explanatory. It's the nomination form. What you're going to do is fill out the name of the nominee and then their name as you wish for it to appear on the award. Also fill in their home address, city, state, zip code, and their phone number. Section 2 is to list the qualifications of your nominee for the award. So in this section, what you're going to do is you're going to attach a separate document. There's going to be a brief description, no more than 300 words that you'll have to write of the qualifications of the nominee for this award. So you'll want to give specific information about the nominee's activities in improving the lives of people with intellectual and other developmental disabilities. Show examples of significant contributions, examples of leadership. What you want to do as well is list the nominee's professional experience, contributions, other distinguishing professional characteristics, as well as areas of strength, leadership, areas of innovation in the realm of working with people with intellectual and other developmental disabilities. You can also add a list of the nominee's distinguished personal characteristics, advocacy work that they've done, and other activities that they've partaken in with the disability community. Right here it says listing of qualifications is attached. It's as easy as attaching a Word doc, so we're going to go ahead and we've clicked that. I will show you later on down in this form what exactly you need to do. Section 3, supporting information or references. Here, you'll have to identify 3 individuals who have personal knowledge of the efforts of the nominee. So what you're going to want to do, and this is something that we do recommend, is each reference should submit a short statement, at max 300 words each, in support of the nominee. So statements should include specific examples of the work the nominee has done to influence positive change within the disability community in North Carolina. Also, what you got to do within each reference is fill out their name, home address, city, state, zip code, and phone number. And as we fill out all 3, you'll come down to the nomination submitted by section. This is where you need to fill out your information. Give your full name, the organization with whom you work, your title in that organization, if it is applicable. If you're not within an organization, go ahead and add your relationship to the nominee, your home address, city, state, zip code, phone number, and very important, what is required is your email. You'll put that right here. In Section 4, submission deadlines and requirements, you're going to click this box right here that states you've read and followed the submission guidelines for your application for it to be considered. Also, you understand that your application will not be considered if the following documents, these right here, are not completed. So Section 1 was the nomination form. You filled that out. Just click this box stating that you've done so. Section 2, that's that listing of qualifications where you need to attach a Word doc. That is required to do, so click that. And right here is where you're going to upload that file. So you're going to click Choose File, select the document you want to add, and then once you have it, it'll show up right here. Instead of no file chosen, and then you'll be able to continue. Section 3, you've completed basically your references section. The short statements of support, even though it's optional, again, it is recommended that you have each reference write a short, no more than 300-word detailed summary of why they support the nominee. And then here you're going to go ahead and click Submitted on or prior to Wednesday, August 1st. That is the deadline, so make sure you click that. Click the CAPTCHA box right here that states you are not a robot. The reason we have you click that is that it allows the submission to not be potentially labeled as spam or harmful. And then when you're done with that, you'll get your check mark. You just go ahead and click submit, and that's it. You are all done. Now, there are some other submission options in which you can follow. You can email the application form to Travis Williams. He's a program manager at NCCDD. His email is travis.williams@dhhs.nc.gov. We also would like for you to email that to info@nccdd.org. If you'd like to fax it, you can do so. Put the completed application and fax it to 919-850-2915 and indicate on your cover sheet your full name and the total number of pages. If you want to go ahead and mail it as well via postal mail, you can do so. Just mail the application to North Carolina Council on Developmental Disabilities. Attention NCCDD Advocacy and Leadership Awards. And the address is 3125 Poplarwood Court, Suite 200. And that's in Raleigh. And the zip code is 27604. Thank you so much for taking the time to fill out the Helen C. Riddle Distinguished Service Award nomination for NCCDD's Advocacy and Leadership Awards, and good luck to your nominee.